like, okay, at some point, guys, this downtrend, a gold was once in a downtrend. Like someone was like, okay, the gold is in a downtrend, guys. We need to sell a lot of sell, lot of sales, lot of sales. But if you want to look at the market the way I do, you guys have to listen to me. You guys have to listen to me. Okay. I want to teach you the main important thing that I want you guys to catch. The more you come to my lives, the more you watch my lives, I want you guys to pay attention to understanding the substructure and the main structure. That is what I want you guys to learn. Because if you can get that, I'm telling you, you're gonna have the understanding of the market structure. That's what I want you guys to get. Substructure and the main structure. If you have a structure that looks like this, and then okay, let's do it, and it's in a daily time frame. No, let's just say in a weekly time frame. It's in a weekly time frame. We are looking for something that looks maybe more like this. It doesn't really make sense. Okay, we are on a weekly time frame, obviously. Okay, or let's say even if you are, let's just say higher time frame, weekly time frame or daily time frame, we are looking at the structure that looks like this. You can't really tell what is this a downtrend, is this an uptrend, what is actually happening in this structure when it's looking like this. But I promise you, the more time goes, the more months pass, weeks passes, you would tend to see that, okay, so this thing, the time I saw it few weeks or few months back, it was in a correction of blah, blah, blah. Or this was in a what. You tend to notice these things. Like in this case, it's not everyone who can be able to see that maybe this downtrend, because whenever we are on a daily time frame, we are seeing what? We are seeing these downtrends that can then be like, okay, hey, Nasdaq, let's say you even throw a trend line, be like, okay, you are gold, guys. Gold is still gonna sell for a very long time because it's in a downtrend. Maybe let's say you even draw a trend line, be like, okay, when it touches it goes down, it touches it goes down, touches it goes down. So the market is gonna touch here, it's gonna go down. So, but if you do not pay attention to the overall structure of the higher time frame, you're gonna miss some of the stuff. So it's important for you to try to look at the bigger time frame and try to figure out, is it a higher, is it impulsive, is it correction, is it an uptrend, is it a down, what shape is it in? Because for you to see something that looks like this, you don't have to think that the market is in a downtrend or uptrend. It's in a shape of forming the uptrend. This is in a beautiful shape of forming an uptrend, because there's a possibility it can come retest here and go all the way up. Yeah. So what I'm trying to show to you is that in the previous weeks, we've been analyzing equality like this. Gosh. Baby. Mama. Baby bwana kusali live ku TikTok ukitla ufonela back. Asha. Okay, guys. Check. So we have something that looks like this. Something that looks like this. Okay. So the more I'm looking at this structure, the more I'm zooming it in, I'm seeing something. The more I view it, when it looks like this, to me, it looks like something big. Yeah, but to me, it's starting to look more like the market gave us what? The market gave us more like an impulsive correction, and then it's gonna be in an impulsive, and then it's gonna give us another correction, and then it's gonna give us the push all the way to the upside. It's starting to look something like that, but we're not gonna use the whole structure. We're not gonna use the whole structure to try to figure out whatever that I'm trying to say. We can just use the portion of this. Let's just start here. I want to show you exactly what that. Let's not forget to tap the screen, guys. Let's not forget to tap the screen. So when you're looking at gold, in the past few days, we were analyzing it like this. We were analyzing it like this. Okay, myself, I was analyzing it like this. I was analyzing it here: impulsive correction, impulsive correction, impulsive. That's how I was analyzing it: impulsive correction, and then I was expecting what, another push to the upside. Yeah, well, something like that. But the more time goes, it's starting to form a certain structure again. To me, right now, if I can look at gold, I can look at it this way: impulsive, and this being one impulsive, and then this being my correction. And then so far the market, it's in an impulsive phase, to say the market is still going to push all the way to the upside. I'm starting to look at it this way: impulsive correction, impulsive. But few weeks back, I couldn't do it with the bigger picture like this. I was doing it piece by piece because it wouldn't form this clear picture that I'm seeing right now. But now it's forming another picture that I'm loving it. Yeah, in a way that I would say what in a way that to say in a way to say I wouldn't say impulsive correction, impulsive. I would do it this way: I would use this whole move as one impulsive. Yeah, when it's getting to that point to say, okay, this was the whole impulsive correction, impulsive, but now it's an impulsive correction, impulsive. This whole move is impulsive. But again, now I can concentrate to say, I can start to do things this way now, because the movement it's showing itself. It's becoming more clear and clearer and clearer and clear. It's becoming more like impulsive, one correction, and impulsive. So currently the market, it's in a impulsive phase. That is how things are unfolding for me now, the more I'm looking at gold. Okay, so this is what we're going to do right now. So this is one impulsive phase, this is one correction phase, this is one another impulsive phase. So what I'm trying to what I'm seeing right now, I don't want to ignore this point, this previous high, this high right here. I don't want to ignore this high right here. This rejection, when the market came and touched here, it pushed the market all the way down to the downside. And then now it came all the way up, it pushed, and then it did not respect it. It pushed it, break above it. So there's highly possibility that it might be retested. The way I see it, there is a possibility that it can be retested and the market pushes all the way down, all the way up. Because when you're looking at it from the weekly time frame, we still see a buying opportunity. We're still seeing a buying opportunity. So to me, it looks like this. To me, I'm seeing a continuation pattern. To me, I'm seeing a continuation pattern. So I want to see this. So this is my analysis on gold. It's simple and straightforward. For me, it's simple and straightforward. So what I'm looking for, I want to see, will the market respect this? Will the market respect this and start pushing all the way up again? But that's what I want to see, because the market on a weekly time frame, it's in a impulsive phase. So in an impulsive phase, we are looking for buying opportunities. We do not want to see any selling opportunities. If it goes all the way down and break below that point, maybe it can come touch this trend line. But this, to me, it looks more like a beautiful flag that I want to make use of to take these buying opportunities for gold. This looks like that flag that I want to see. Yeah. Okay, guys. So yes, something like this. So there is nothing more to do on gold. It's just simple and straightforward. Throw that line, that rejection from a weekly time frame, and then come check it out on a 2 hour time frame and see how will the market react How will the market react? This would have been a good what is this? A good flag as well. This impulsive correction and then impulsive to this downside right here. Yeah, well, it would have been one of the things that you could have used, but it was not that clear. It was not that easy to for you to be able to have noticed this. You see, because this was a push to the downside correction, push to the downside correction, push to the downside. But this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want to see. Either the market come reject here. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna rush gold. Maybe come give me another double bottom. And then the moment when it starts pushing all the way up, and then if it can break above this point, I'm jumping in with it. Even if it can break coming to this low. But the moment it come fail to break below this previous low, because the market has to give you the direction to say, no, what I failed to break. I failed to break. Okay, or let's do it this way. The simplest way, because I trade the flex. So if the market come give me a rejection here and then it pushes up maybe like this and then it start giving me something like this, I'm not gonna think that konje there's a flag that it's I'm not gonna think of the what the trend line that konje there's a trend line above here. This trend line to me it's not stopping me from anything. This trend line right here is because remember I don't say the market is gonna turn because of this trend line. The market is not gonna turn because of this support and resistance. I trade what I trade the structure. If the structure is giving me a bullish momentum, I'm gonna go in with a buy. Doesn't really matter that much, but I do pay attention to some of the what to some of the trend line because they get to be respected. I do pay attention to that. But if the market can give me a strong push like this and a correction, I'm telling you I am entering. I would rather aim for this high. I would rather aim for this previous high right here. If I can be able to enter somewhere here, I can be able to break to aim for that point. But using buy here at the moment is not that advisable because we're still in a downtrend, lower low, lower high. You can't buy on a lower low because the market is going to be going where in a correction. It can still come down and take you out and then before it goes up. So rather wait for the continuation of rather wait for the bullish flag so that you can be enter and know that now the market is going up, unlike to use the bearish information to go to the downside. So let's wait for the bullish information so that we can go all the way up. Yeah, well. So mina guys, this is what I'm looking at gold, and this thing it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen today, it might not happen Wednesday, but I'm gonna wait for the right moment. I know some people they even go to Woma 30 minutes, 15 minutes looking for those opportunities. I do not trade like that. I used to trade like that. I got humbled. You know, Forex will humble you guys. The moment if you get to 1 hour or 2 hour, you do not see a specific direction, but you still go to a 15 minutes, 5 minutes because you want to enter gold because you heard that gold has got money, then you're gonna have a problem. So I stick to my plan right now. I stick to my plan and then I trade what I know. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait for the market to give me something like that looks like this. Okay. Still gonna wait for gold to give me something that looks like this. So I'm not going to try to force anything. So GBP USD we said buy, and then XAU USD it looks like a buy as well. So USD CAD it looked like a sell. So far our analysis they kinda in a right direction. We might be wrong. I'm not saying we are 100% right. We might be wrong, but then so far so good. So I'm going to stop with this gold. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. If you feel like there's something that you missed or something that you feel like you want to listen it again, you can just go to my YouTube channel, Alus FX. You will find all this information. So I'm gonna